It vanished behind the sun, and astronomers believed the story had ended. But then, 3I Atlas returned, and what it revealed stopped every conversation in every observatory on Earth. The first images, captured on Halloween night, showed something that should not exist according to everything we know about cometary physics. A celestial object glowing in eerie blue, defying the sun's gravity, moving in ways that broke nearly every law governing matter in space. It wasn't merely unusual, it was impossible. Telescopes worldwide locked onto this returning visitor from another star system, and a chilling realization began to spread among scientists. 3 Atlas was changing, and the transformations defied explanation. When it re-emerged from solar conjunction, the details of its surface astounded researchers. Spectroscopic analysis revealed an organic crust 15 to 20 meters thick, forged over billions of years by relentless galactic radiation. Cosmic rays from exploding stars and colliding black holes had bombarded its surface for up to 11 billion years, creating and destroying complex carbon chains in a continuous, infinite cycle. This wasn't just an interstellar comet, it was a time capsule, a survivor of galactic events that predated Earth itself. Yet the more astronomers studied it, the stranger it became. Comets are expected to be icy bodies, mostly frozen water. But this one? Almost entirely carbon dioxide, 7.6 times more abundant than water, and coated in a deep red material that glowed under infrared observation. Its composition wasn't merely unusual, it was unprecedented, something no telescope had ever recorded. Then came the moment that defied all predictions. As 3I Atlas approached perihelion, its closest approach to the Sun, it didn't fade, fragment, or leave behind a trail of debris like normal comets. Instead, it erupted in a radiant display, becoming bluer than the Sun in specific wavelengths, outshining every model prediction by orders of magnitude. Observatories such as Stereo, SOHO, and GO19 all captured this impossible transformation, a body of ice and dust radiating with the energy of a star. Yet there was no mass loss, no debris, no signs of fragmentation. Its light curve increased exponentially, accelerating faster than any known thermal or chemical process could account for. Something inside this object was generating energy in ways no natural body could. For hours, 3 Atlas behaved less like a comet and more like a machine awakening. Its motion was equally baffling. Retrograde, moving opposite to the planets, yet almost perfectly aligned with the ecliptic plane, it navigated the solar system with astonishing precision. Flybys of Mars, Venus, and Jupiter occurred without any object entering Earth's line of sight during its brightest phase. Radio observations from the Atacama Large Millimeter Array revealed that the comet's position was off by 4 arcseconds, beyond what could be explained by gravitational lensing. It was accelerating, changing speed without any known force. By November, anomalies had multiplied. A nickel-to-iron ratio akin to engineered alloys, extreme light polarization beyond known scattering models, jets pointing directly at the Sun, and a water content barely 4%, compared to 70% typical of comets. Each anomaly was remarkable, but together they defied probability. The whispers began. What if this wasn't natural? What if 3I Atlas had been constructed or engineered to behave exactly this way? On November 3, NASA quietly convened a closed emergency meeting, including ESA, CNSA, and the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. Publicly, it was called a Data Reconciliation Symposium. Privately, it was a crisis summit. The James Webb Telescope had been observing 3I Atlas continuously for 48 hours, capturing spectral emissions only possible from controlled thermal processes. Infrared data revealed a pulse repeating every 247 seconds, oscillating between high and low energy states. Dr. John Yu Lee, a Chinese plasma physicist, whispered, "It's communicating." Then came the blinding flare. On November 6, observatories across South America and southern Africa recorded a sudden blue-white pulse lasting just 5 seconds, outshining Venus despite the object being nearly 300 million kilometers away. Its energy output equaled thousands of hydrogen bombs per second, yet there was no heat, no fragmentation, no debris. The spectrum revealed an impossible detail, an absorption gap at exactly 1420 MHz, the hydrogen line, humanity's cosmic calling channel. The flare wasn't just light, it was information. Chinese radio observatories soon picked up a low pulsing hum at the same 247-second interval. It curved around the Earth's ionosphere as if responding to interference, varying in amplitude depending on the Sun's position. Decoding the signal revealed a harmonic ladder matching the 9 physical anomalies catalogued in 3I Atlas. Every impossible behavior, the reverse trajectory, the strange composition, the non-gravitational acceleration, was now playing back as sound. 3 Atlas wasn't breaking physics. It was demonstrating it. The anomalies weren't limited to space. On Earth, magnetic observatories recorded microfluctuations. Atmospheric sensors in Chile and Australia detected subtle temperature spikes synchronized with the pulses. Satellites orbiting Mars recorded faint electromagnetic echoes, all pointing back to 3I Atlas. Then came the ultimate revelation: the comet's nucleus had changed shape. No longer a sphere, it had become a near-perfect hexagon, each side emitting light in sequence every 247 seconds. When aligned with Earth, the hexagon traced connections to other interstellar objects, Oumuamua, Borisov, and 2 faint newcomers, forming a galactic-scale communication lattice. 3 Atlas wasn't alone. It was part of something vast, deliberate, and ancient. When data from all observatories were combined, a single, terrifying truth emerged. The pattern was designed. 5 points in space, millions of kilometers apart, connected by straight lines converging near the outer edge of our solar system, where Voyager 1 had last contacted Earth. Pulses, alignments, hydrogen gaps, and anomalous acceleration weren't random. They were instructions, forming an interstellar network. And then came the most unnerving discovery. Buried deep in 3 Atlas blue flare data was a harmonic ratio matching Earth's Schumann resonance to the 1000th decimal. The pulse wasn't just broadcasting, it was listening, synchronized with our planet. NASA's official report remained vague, but classified appendices described it differently. This alignment wasn't a discovery. It was an activation. The events that began when 3I Atlas re-emerged from behind the Sun are still unfolding. If current models are correct, the next major pulse, the point of total resonance, will occur on March 11, 2031. No one knows what will happen. Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. But the universe has spoken once more, not in words, not in light, but through pattern. Humanity has been responding all along. If this story makes you question what's moving above us, if you've ever wondered whether the stars are silent or simply speaking in a language we've forgotten how to hear, pay attention. When the next pulse reaches Earth, it may not just change what we know about comets, it could change everything we know about ourselves.